Hello and welcome to my 17th playthrough. I'm playing game Horizon Zero Dawn. And now I'm in the middle of doing one of the missions which I found in Meridian. Secondary mission.
I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic.
I need
with
to
your
rescue one guy.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't
That's the
work.
one.
My mother loves a good picnic.
Be
And the
that
best
as
way
it
to
may,
do that is
we're
to
not
kill
getting
heavy.
anywhere.
Wow.
That's all right.
Let's start from this one.
I don't mind breaking a few.
You honor. I missed? No, serious. How can I miss? I think they especially wear black uniforms in order to confuse me. I try to collect all valuables immediately, because later I might forget or not find. Oh my god. I don't like to die in the middle of a battle because then I need to get all over again. Seriously, it was an inevitable. So this side mission is when one rich guy noticed that his expensive sword is missing. And
let's try this again.
He asked Aloy for help.
This could be it.
When she investigated the issue, followed the tracks and ran to this place.
We're getting picked up. I'm done. Am I done? Coming in, get down!
How many left? I think only one left. It will be hard to kill.
I'm done. Am I done? The word of yet.
So, okay, now I didn't collect immediately, so I just go around and collect things. It's not that I need these things, I have plenty. I have maybe 6,000 shards. Did I took everything? Probably. Let's talk to this guy.
Kindeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
Would it be any more attackers? Ooh. That's cool. That's nice. I was on the other side where these plates are. Nothing special really. The biggest impression was left to me by the city I encountered when I started to play this game. But still, for me it's not clear if 1,000 years passed, cities would not stand like they were abandoned 50 years ago. Okay, that's all.
Kindeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No, it's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravon. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? Ugh. But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
Okay. So did I finish? I still don't have a sword. I'm too lazy to walk. Usually if it's 1000 game units or more to walk, I don't walk, I use fast travel. And basically at this point I've collected all the collectibles of the game, and in Meridian I sold them for treasure boxes. There was some special merchants who accepted these artifacts and gave me treasure boxes. So pretty much what's left for me, some bandit camps, some hunting challenges. I don't like hunting challenges, so I think I won't do them at all. Bandit camps, sometimes I like them, sometimes not. Some infested areas which I need to clean, which I also sometimes like, sometimes not. And mainly what is left is main story and any side missions which is locked now, but which will be unlocked once the story progresses. You see, that mark means start of new mission. We will go to see what mission is that after we'll talk with nobleman. Hello, I didn't bring your sword.
A man named Nissan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement.
So far.
I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame.
Yay. Reward box.
Don't forget to stock up before you're...
Okay, let's see what we have in our reward boxes. Rock. I never used rock in this game for a fight. I need fishbone. No fishbone, okay.
And alert.
Buy what you need. Leave the
Let's
rest.
follow that mark.
Been doing this since I was small.
Sometimes I just want to do something like that. Well, yeah, in the sense it's bad to kill like innocent people, but it's just a game, and sometimes if you have nothing to do, you just go around and mess with everything you meet on your way. So this game doesn't allow you to choose between good and bad, like GTA for example. How can I get here? Okay, I'm leaving the city. I'm still looking how to access that start of the mission. Do you need to climb or something?
To be honest, feels like no one will have me. There, I said it.
Greetings, father. Could you drop me on that wall? No?
I could just
No.
go home and sleep.
Hi.
What do my tired eyes see? Sure. Come, talk to me.
Okay. Okay, Aloy needs to get inside. And then look for that.
Never let anyone say the card just slack off.
Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins? Let us speak of it.
May this ceasefire
It could be that inside the area would unlock later in the game. Maybe it is closed now.
Why does King Avad
Show again.
people of Sunfall? We all know our army can destroy them.
And she just standing here alone.
just like them.
Nobody pays attention to her and she's doing her thing. Well, if she enjoys that, so do I.
Don't look to me for help. Light.
Okay, I'm getting confused.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants.
So we're leaving now.
A man named Nassan came to see me, and we
Okay.
all this from a stolen...
I heard that. Let's go to campfire. I think it must be some entrance. This game is good, but it doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem, you know, like you play GTA 5 or GTA Online. Everything feels so real. People communicating between each other, and here you just some just standing without no purpose. No, seriously, standing. What's wrong with you people? I came
These
from that
Oseram
side.
come here to our sacred city and don't make any effort to fit in.
Yay, guys, we reached it. Yay! We will have a look what that Freddy Krueger wants.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed.
What is the
These
color
people
of his
seek
skin?
to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices. not mouthing Carja rituals to Carja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No. But it can help those who grieve to find themselves.
She is too
It can lend them
intelligent for
strength
her
and
age.
hope, like a new sunrise.
What age is she? 18? 19?
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride.
She
Until this
sounds
is
like
done,
30
I am
years
no sun
old with
priest.
huge
To wear a
baggage
red robe
of
was an
life
aspiration.
experience.
I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried, in the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Okay, I'm not listening anyway.
If I could help, what must be done?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
It's strange when middle-aged man asks 18 years old girl for help. Oh, serious. Strange. Okay. Let's mark this quest. Shrine of the Kings. Okay, I see everything. Sounds fine. Okay.
So the Nora make clothes like that out of
Okay, I don't mind to walk a bit. No, serious. Serious? Oh. Okay. You said I almost jumped from the bridge and killed myself because I didn't see that lever. Oh, it takes long. It's a game. Why it takes so long? Elevator. So these tribes are not so primitive, like it is announced in the description of this game. So Nora's tribe I would call primitive, but Cardin, they like Roman. Even a bit more advanced than Roman. Why? We have elevators.
Damn Ocelot. Stirring up tensions.
As I told earlier, I did everything what was interesting for me in this game and avoided Meridian City because I thought it could be not as magnificent as I imagined. And when I went to the city I realized that that was the case. The city is not magnificent. It's one of these things which looks good when you see them from distance. But once you look to them at close range, no special of color. From distance it looks fantastic. Inside, boring. Okay, mountain range. It looks like some secret area. Was I here before? Can't remember. At least I don't need to jump on the mountain trying to guess where I could stay, where I can't. Climbing mountains is not done properly in this game. Even just cost 3 is better concerning climbing mountains. Okay. Ah yes, it's Chang's mansion, and it will take a long time to get down. Okay, it will take a long time to get down, so I can go to campfire. Here we are. Here we are. Okay.
This must be the sun's crown, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark.
We have only simple tasks left to climb this mountain. Maybe it won't be difficult at all. That's what I'm saying about climbing. Oh. And it's night again. I
Way down.
See a thing. Okay, we don't want to go down.
Must be a Glinthawk.
I think I was here one time and I took some collectible.
A flying scavenger.
Now I can override. How? Not that no birds. Oh my god, okay. Never mind. Let's try again. I jumped intentionally. Because it might be some way up still. And once I felt a little. Where am I? Oh yeah. I do all the right one. A hole. I fire out because we overload very fast. I shoot one, I can shoot another immediately. That was fast. I think that's because I'm level 50.
Good to be free of the city.
Yeah, daylight. Talk to the bandit, fellow bandit pilgrim.
You are a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
Is this that legendary bandit hunter? Bandit pilgrim. I just want to follow him and see where he goes. Did he paint the stones where I took Bennett's figurines? He looks like a bear man. He could transform into a bear. That's nice. What is that thing on there? Tell me more about this. I guess I need to get down. Okay. Don't get cold. You too old for me anyway. Bye.
Easy, easy.
Strange how I could
This is where the Otaru is going to say her goodbyes.
Not more. I want to override once, not more. Because killing not more takes some time, and I officially declare that Snapmore is the stupidest, the most stupid name in this game.
Look at the jaws of that thing. It could snap a sword right in half.
Well, where are his jaws? Opposite side? I hope so. Because I want to override. Okay, I guess it's not possible to override in the water. I took wrong tower. Once he is on fire, I can't catch him, or should I start the counter again to put him on fire, so I use Taurus because they cause more damage. I'm going to go to my classical fighting style. He went on fire very fast, and he went on fire very fast.
Don't have ammo.
Why he's not down? Looks like he's all saved the thing.
Damn! No.
I like them, my robo enemies. Robot and company. Fine. I can't do that for long. But you can give me this detail. Why I can't shoot some water? It's stupid.
Here we are again, where we never left. When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running. Here, she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
Okay. Hopefully no beasts left in the water. I like Silent Hill. Could be more stealth elements in this game. Oh, you alive? How many was there?
Work together.
I wonder which animal will come to me when I call a mount. Broadhead or other? If broadhead is okay, like this one. Bulls. Why people are not surprised seeing me mounted. I never saw soldiers or other people. Oh no! Yeah, then thing from which I tried to escape. I thought maybe my mount will go down into abyss and I will go with him. So I jumped from my mount and the result was that I went to the abyss alone. Moral of the story is better go into abyss with your mount. At least you will not die alone. Ah, where's my broadhead? Horsey, you horse. Okay, you good animal, I just joking. You get me fast to destination and maybe you won't be attracted to the beast.
Don't think I'll be needing a mount in there.
What? Yeah. Seriously. Seriously. So then we will go around. Mr. Ball let me pass, maybe? Deserve my respect. I went through that bridge with Broadhead and hopefully I will get through the bridge with my walker. I don't remember his mechanical name, but it's just like real life horse. It looks like his organic brother and just makes horses sound. And I thought, why machines make sound at all? They're machines, not animals. Why they need to imitate animals? Maybe they were created to like entertainment machines in the past for humans. And then they get rebellious, escape from humans and created their own.
You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine, anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king.
Bastard.
Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure.
Bastard can't be a king.
The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but
That's the name bastard.
what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. What are you doing?
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Oseram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
It may have been meant for the Mad Sun King, but it's ours. It's a public monument, not his private.
So that's the famous statue. And priest didn't even try to stop it.
It's a public monument, not his private shrine.
Mission to see monument. I will not talk to you. I see the monument. Mission complete. Okay. I'll go home. Just kidding. Let's talk to this serious
Turn
guy.
away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill a sun king. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before Outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Enough.
I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
You don't believe in the throne, the priesthood, the army, or the city, so I guess you have no authority here.
I have the authority of the sun.
Then call it for help. No one else will listen.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
We teach the Karja nothing else.
Seriously,
Steal to my soul,
some teenage girl came, talks with man in power, said go away, and they just went away. Well, I understand if it will be like 30 years old woman, which is known to everyone, but I mean, she doesn't even pretty. She goes around and just making her rule. Well, it makes no sense. Okay.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Just want to have full view of the statue. It reminds me of Buddha statue in real life. Where is that? In Afghanistan? The biggest Buddha statue in the world. Okay, you go to the city. Is it far away? No. I will call him on my mount.
It's not what I imagined when I was
I don't have even to call him. I like the way she jumped on this mechanical horse. Sorry horse, you can't enter this location. In city you can't even kill that boar. So I think it's not even boar, it's pig. People domesticated boar and now we call pigs inside the cities. It looks like he respects me. Let's ask him. Hi.
Words to live by. Yes, yes, you're very friendly.
Thank you. How old are you? 30? No? Okay, little old. Ah. I'm mellow and I'm 18 years old. I know everything in this world. I help people. I tell them what to do. And everybody listen to me for some strange reason. I won't go into the... Maybe it's some secret area as well. Like in the old Mario game. And you can enter inside the canister. Okay. Ave Maria mod in this game. Book? Yay! I like book. Boring. In this game I am more interested what happened to human civilization. As I understand, it was like mid of the 21st century when it collapsed, or a little bit later. So what I think, machines was created for entertainment purpose for people, because they look like some animals, they do similar functions. Then machines get rebellious. When machines get rebellious, rise against the people, killed loads of people, and remaining escaped, and they begin to live in Stone Age. When created civilization. That is my theory. Okay, let's go to see what happens now.
So you've come back to the temple?
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Ah damn, they're singing good. It's nice. And what are we doing? Is it English? I can't distinguish words, but it sounds like Latin. Maybe Latin. So what's basically my idea, Karja, when game creators created Karja people, they looked to the Roman Empire and Roman people. And it's a huge similarities, like Romans also was maybe not the only civilized nation in the world, but the most advanced civilization in the world, and around it was barbarian. So like in here, Karja is the most civilized nation in the world, and Eloy's people, Nora, live in Stone Age, and they are very primitive. They don't have such cities like that. We don't have elevators and so on. You see elevators going. Why you stopped? Please think again. I just started to enjoy. You leaving? What do we have? Do we have some side quests? We don't have side quests. We have main quest. We have several two, I think, main quests, and we will look at them next time. Thank you for watching.